Hi, this is Craig Lanigan, and I will be giving a speech on the Catholic Church in American history. Today, the Catholic Church is the #1 most populated denomination as a single denomination. Nationally, the Catholic Church makes up about 20% of our population, but no other denomination is concentrated like they are. If the Lutheran Church wasn't so broken up, perhaps they would rival it, but there's so many different factions that it leaves the Catholic Church as the #1. Unlike the Lutheran Church, which is broken up into many factions, the Catholic Church is one church and it's global, which is similar to the Methodist Church. So when they make doctrinal changes, its implications are across the world, whereas the Lutheran Church or Baptist Church, their implications have national consequences. The Catholic Church is very unique in that they have a single leader who is very prominent in the media and the culture, has a political influence, and certainly the members of the church revere their leader and even have a belief that he has infallibility, which is really not comparable to any other Christian denomination in America. Has a leader. Most people couldn't name the leader of other denominations. The Catholic Church played a very minor role in the founding of America as far as the 13 colonies breaking from Great Britain and fighting the Revolutionary War, but they were extremely influential in the founding of the Americas, in the discovery of America, that is. Christopher Columbus, the earliest colonizers, and the earliest missionaries were Catholic. But by the time the America was getting ready to launch its nation, it was preceded by the Great Awakening, and then that was preceded by the Protestant Reformation. And these events led to an anti-Catholicism among the Protestant colonists that were in the 13 original colonies. They were turned off by the hierarchy of the Catholic Church that was too much like European traditions they were trying to break with. The idea of Catholic monarchy like they had in Spain and other countries, and the idea of praying to Mary, the idea of purgatory, Pope infallibility. These were all things that flew in the face of the fervor they had from the first Great Awakening of personal relationship with Christ, salvation through your faith, the idea of biblical truths. These were all things that caused the Catholics and the Protestants to have very different views. And the dominant Protestant leaders that fought the Revolutionary War, they were definitely had ill feelings about the idea of a Catholic influence. Although there was a Catholic influence, particularly in Maryland, it was much less than the Protestant. That changed over time. By the end of the 19th century rather. Irish immigration, Italian immigration to the great cities like Chicago, New York, and Boston increased the Catholic. Those were predominantly Catholic immigrants, and that increased their population in the major cities. And the Catholic Church had a very prominent role in education, which still endures today. The Catholic Church might not have the influence it had in its heyday of possibly the 1950s or 60s, but they still are a significant leader in education in America, including universities. The political spectrum has a strong Catholic presence. The former vice president that's running for president now, Joe Biden, is Catholic, as well as the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. And one of the great contradictions is the Catholic Church is very well known for its pro-life stance and pro-life movement. However, there's quite a few prominent politicians that are Catholic that are pro-choice. Conversely, there's several Catholic prominent politicians that are pro-life, like Newt Gingrich. John Bonner or Paul Ryan. So the Catholic Church has evolved into a much more influential church than it was in our founding, and it remains a strong force in our culture today. Thank you.